Hi, love. I am so glad you're here. I believe everything happens for a reason, and the fact that you're here means you know you were meant for more. Well, I wanted to start out with sharing a little bit of my story with you. Not too long ago, I found myself feeling confused, unhappy, and unfulfilled in life. I wasn't really sure what it meant because I thought I did everything right. I went to college, I got a job, I got married, and I still felt this emptiness inside. So it was about that time I felt like I needed to do some soul searching. So today I'm going to share with you 7 steps that helped me go from empty to empowered. I created a workbook for you to follow along with as we go through the video. So the first thing I wanted to do was talk about where you're at, because we can't really move forward until we discover where we're at. So I've listed a couple steps that I would like you to rate from 1 to 10, 1 being least fulfilled and 10 being most fulfilled in each of these categories. The first one is your career. How fulfilled are you in the work that you do every day? Our careers take up such a huge part of our life, and we spend so much time there. So are you just going through the motions, or are you actually fulfilled in the work that you do? The second thing is your health and fitness. Do you spend time working on eating well or being physically active? Sometimes this is the best way to clear your mind of stress or anxiety by getting a little sweat on. How fulfilled are you in your social life? It's okay if you don't have a lot of friends, but do you spend time getting together with other girls that support you, love you, encourage you? We were designed to be in community with others. So how fulfilled are you in that area? What about your family? Do you spend time with family? Maybe they don't live close enough to you to get family dinners every week, but do you keep in touch with them? Some of us might have difficult family members to get along with, but they are still our loved ones, and they're always going to be part of our lives. So it's our job to be the light in their lives, no matter what they're going through. How fulfilled are you in your romantic life, love, and relationships? I know this topic can be sometimes hard for people because without love in your life, you can feel very lonely at times. I know I've been there. I've been through several heartbreaks before I found my husband, Jimmy. So how fulfilled are you in this area? How fulfilled are you in recreation and fun? In life, we spend a lot of time working very hard, but we need to have balance. We need to make sure that we incorporate fun into our life and do the things that we love the most. And how fulfilled are you in this area? And last but not least, how fulfilled are you with yourself? What do you say about yourself when you look in the mirror? So take a couple minutes now to fill out the workbook in this area where you are in your life currently. I'm so proud of you for completing step number 1. That one can sometimes be the most difficult, visualizing where we are, but the good news is you don't have to stay there. So let's move on to step number 2. In my opinion, this one's the most fun. In the workbook, I would like you to write out exactly what your dream life would look like. It isn't until we are crystal clear on what we want that we can start creating it in our life. So take the roof off your imagination and start pouring out your dream life. Where do you want to live? Where do you want to travel to? What would your dream spouse be like? Everything you can possibly imagine, write it out here in this step. Have fun. I hope you enjoyed writing out your dream life. Step number 3 is choose yourself. Oftentimes we go through life living how everyone else wants us to. Sometimes we're afraid to do what truly makes us happy because we're worried about what everyone else around us will think. Well, today I am giving you permission to spend some time loving you. It's important that we spend time filling our cup up, doing the things that we love most, and spending time loving ourselves. And when we spend time doing that, we give love to others from the overflow. When we work harder on ourselves, everyone wins. Our family wins, our spouse, our kids, our coworkers, and our friends, because we are a happier, more present person. In the workbook, in this section, I would like you to make a list of 5 things that you love to do. And then I want you to put one of those things on your planner this week. I would also like you to make a list of 5 things you love about yourself. And I want you to read these daily affirmations aloud to yourself, looking in the mirror every day. We want to make sure when you look in the mirror, you love yourself too. I hope you enjoyed writing out 5 things you love to do and 5 things you love about yourself. Sometimes we are our own worst critic. Well, now I want to move on to step number 4. It's important that we stay balanced in our mind, body, and spiritually. The first thing I would like to talk about is the mind. Our brain is the most powerful muscle in our body, so we need to make sure we're taking care of it. One way to do this is to meditate. And I was never really into meditation before, but then I realized it's a very powerful tool. If you can just take 2 to 5 minutes a day and really just relax your mind and not worry or stress about anything, it helps you be more clear on what your heart and intuition is trying to speak to you. Sometimes when we are focused on our to-do list and the busyness of life, we can't hear what our heart is trying to tell us. So you can find several meditation videos on YouTube to get started in this area. The second thing I wanted to talk about is the body. We have been blessed with these miraculous bodies where we can walk, see, smell, taste, all these amazing things. And it is important that we take care of our bodies so that we can live our best lives. And there are several ways that you can do this. You could get a gym membership, hire a trainer, or take group classes. If you're not into the community workouts, you could watch a quick YouTube video at home, or go for a walk on a nice day, ride your bike, yoga in the park, whatever it might be. You just have to find your niche. This can be one of the best ways to clear your mind from stressful situations. And the third thing I wanted to talk about is the spirit. The spirit is the higher power within us all. My husband Jimmy and I spend time every morning reading the Bible together because we believe in the Holy Spirit filling us, and it gets our day started off on the right foot with a positive mindset. But there are other ways to connect to the spirit, through source energy or the universe energy. Whatever you might believe, it is important that you nurture the spirit, because there are certain things in life that we cannot do as human beings. There is a higher power that attracts certain things into our life. And by believing in this power, it takes the weight off of our shoulders to have to do everything alone. It's time to let go of all the control and just believe that there are things that will come into your life that you can't even imagine through the spirit. In the workbook, I would like you to write one thing under each category, mind, body, and spirit, that you can work on this week. Step number 5 is one of my favorites. spend time serving others. If you ever feel like you're at a low point in your life, or you just feel like something is missing and you're unfulfilled, one of the best things you can do is spend time serving others. 4 years ago, I made one of the best decisions of my life. I signed up to be a mentor through the Teammates Mentoring Program. This was back when I was still in the career that I was unfulfilled in. And sometimes this was the highlight of my week. When you're feeling down, this might be exactly what you need to turn your spirit around. So in the workbook, I would like you to write out 10 charities or volunteer opportunities that are of interest to you. Spend a little time researching each, and then pick one that you can spend 1 hour a week serving others. Your heart will thank you. Step number 6, you don't want to do this alone. Making changes in your life can be really difficult. So it's important that you find a mentor, a coach, or a community of people that are going to walk alongside you, encourage you, push you, support you, and love you along the way. I would absolutely love to get to know you better. So just click below and schedule your clarity call today to see if a coaching relationship between you and I is what your heart is yearning for. I would love to hear your deepest desires and see how we can make those dreams your reality. Congratulations! You've almost made it through the whole video and workbook. I am so proud of you. And the last step, number 7, is to take action. And I believe this is the most important step. Don't wait until you're ready. Begin today. Take out your planner, and if you don't have one, I highly suggest you get one. I want you to become a master planner of your life so you can follow your destiny. But for now, we have created a sample calendar for you and what a week would look like incorporating all of these activities. And below that, we've got a blank calendar so you can plug in what works for you. It's been so much fun hanging out with you. I hope you have a wonderful week. And don't forget, love yourself, love each other, love your life.